Honey, I bought a watch.
Another one?
Technically, yes.
How many do you own now?
Depends.
Depends on what?
On whether you're counting the ones arriving tomorrow. Oops, another watch. And now, welcome back to another episode of totally sane and completely under control watch collecting. Back to the studio.
Welcome back, my fellow watch hoarders. Yesterday I drove to a nearby city, and at a flea market I found an older gentleman selling his watches. He had already sold 3 of these bags, but I still managed to grab the last 2 he had. And there are clearly some interesting pieces inside. So today we are opening the first one, and the second bag that is coming very soon. Now the thing is, I can already see that the cheaper bag might actually have more expensive watches. So naturally, I am very curious what is going on with this more expensive one. Let's get the bag open and see what treasures we have here. First watch out of the bag is a Continental Vogue, a Swiss-made vintage watch from a brand known for producing affordable but solid mechanical pieces back in the mid-20th century. It's not taking winding, unfortunately. Basic metal band bracelet, some rust on the back cover. No markings for gold or gold plating. Not an expensive piece, but definitely a charming small vintage find. I have to open it up and see what is wrong with it. Ooh, I like this bracelet. Nice gold tone, and actually in fairly good condition. That is always a good sign. And the watch itself. This is a Citizen quartz. Very clean dial, simple indices, and that classic angular case shape that really screams late 70s or early 80s. Nothing too fancy, but these are known for being reliable everyday watches. Seems to be an original bracelet. Nice. Ooh. Okay, this one feels surprisingly solid. Nice weight to it, two-tone bracelet, and actually in pretty good condition. I like that. Oh, I am already seeing one of the hour markers is missing, so not perfect. This is an Yves Kamani, not exactly a high-end Swiss brand, more of a fashion watch, but they do make some pretty bold designs. Alright, let's check the case back, see what we have here. Gold plated case, 3 ATM water resistance, so basically splash resistant at best. So yeah, this one is more about the look than high-end watchmaking, but honestly, it feels solid. And for a watch like this, that is kind of what you want. That missing hour marker is probably somewhere inside the case, hopefully not causing too much trouble. The pushers actually feel fairly solid, which is a good sign. I will probably fix this up and sell it. Alright, this one looks interesting. Big chunky case, tachymeter bezel, and a mix of analog and digital display. So definitely going for that sporty multifunction look. This is a quality time watch. Not a well-known brand, more of a fashion style piece, but honestly it does look pretty cool. You have alarm, dual time, calendar, so a lot of features packed into it. The red seconds hand adds a nice touch. Alright, this one is very straightforward. This is a lorus, part of the Seiko group, so you do get that basic Japanese quartz reliability. Leather strap, classic look, does the job. Not exciting, but perfectly functional. Okay, let's see what's next. Wow, the color is amazing. Now the brand, Titanic. Yeah, not a well-known name at all. This is likely one of those smaller Swiss or European brands from back in the day. Let's see if it runs. And it is running. That is a cool one. We do have Inca block on the dial, so there should be a proper mechanical movement inside. So while the brand itself is not anything special, the watch is still a nice little vintage piece, and honestly that dial is doing a lot of the work here. Small scratch on the crystal, but that is an easy fix. Very happy with this one. Next up, a really nice looking pocket watch. Beautiful gold tone, and it even comes with the chain, which is always great to see. Beautiful engraved case, lots of detail. Both sides look really nice. Let's open it up. And yeah, Aerowatch Neuchâtel. That is a proper Swiss brand. Still around today and known especially for pocket watches like this. This looks like a savonnette style, with a classic white dial, Roman numerals and small seconds. Very clean and elegant. Now this is actually likely a later production piece, probably around the 1980s. Aerowatch kept making traditional pocket watches long after most brands stopped, so you get that vintage look, but in a much newer watch. Case shows some wear, but honestly that just adds to the character. This is definitely one of the better finds from the bag. Random junk bracelet, nothing special here. Alright, let's see what we have next in the bag. Intro quartz. Never heard about this brand. Looks like a very simple, very cheap watch. It even seems to have a sticker on the crystal, which makes you wonder if anyone actually ever used this. And next up, okay, this one actually looks pretty nice. Citizen quartz and a much more elegant design. Roman numerals, 2 subdials and this kind of calendar style layout. Definitely going for that classic dress watch feel. Those little animals seem to be zodiac signs around the calendar display. This actually is a really good find. It says base metal YP, which means it's base metal with gold plating. This uses a Citizen 6355 quartz movement, typical for the 80s. It is a multifunction caliber, so you get the calendar displays and those extra sub-dials. It's a good, reliable quartz movement. Gold tone case, fairly thin profile, not bad. These actually go for around 90 to maybe 130 euros online, depending a lot on condition and if everything works. So yeah, definitely a very nice looking and cool piece. And last watch in the bag. This is a President, Inca block, 17 rubies. I am not familiar with this brand, so let me know in the comments if you know anything about it. Let's do a check if it's running. Nice. I can even hear it tick. This one runs. Very good. Very simple design. Button indices, clean layout, classic vintage dress watch style. But yeah, quite a lot of spotting on the dial. But that kind of adds to the charm. Let's see if this would work with brown or black leather strap. I keep some straps on the table so I can quickly test what looks good. The black strap actually looks quite nice. This is a good find. Alright, that is it for this bag. Some really nice finds in here, and there is still another mystery bag waiting. So we will open that in the next video, which is coming very soon. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Thank you and see you in the next video.